Wendy Williams refuses to be silenced. The former talk show host, who has continued to deny her dementia diagnosis, filed to end her guardianship last month. All Wendy wants is her freedom back, and Page 6 is giving you a synopsis of everything she's been going through. Wendy went on a hiatus from her talk show around 2020 due to ongoing health issues, including her struggles with Graves' disease, and the show was officially canceled in February of 2022. 2 years later, in February of 2024, Wendy's team announced that the former radio host was diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia as well as aphasia. The disclosure of her diseases came ahead of the release of Lifetime's documentary, Where is Wendy Williams? Soon after, Wendy's life had taken a dark turn. Wells Fargo froze her accounts, the court ordered her to be in a guardianship, she was deemed incapacitated, and was also sent to live in an assisted living facility. However, Wendy called her current situation emotional abuse in a bombshell interview with The Breakfast Club earlier this year.
I am not cognitively impaired, you know what I'm saying? No, but I feel like I am in prison. You understand what I'm saying?
She slammed her diagnosis as disgusting and fake and said it's a very rare thing for anybody to have. Wendy's legal guardian, Sabrina Morrissey, responded to the public denial hours later by requesting another medical evaluation for the former talk show host in a court filing to determine her current mental health status. According to TMZ, the former radio host reportedly signed an affidavit requesting that a judge remove her legal guardian, and insiders from the outlet further allege that Wendy claims she has regained capacity to function independently. During this time, a former longtime producer of The Wendy Williams Show has reconnected with the embattled host and posted a video on Instagram expressing her concern.
You guys have been asking me for years if I've heard from Wendy and what I'm doing to help Wendy. And I'm going to be honest, I hadn't heard from Wendy in years until last week. This horrible guardianship she's in, it is horrible and it's terrifying. And so, hashtag free Wendy all the way, all day. And she really just needs our love and support. Just send prayers to her.
According to the Post, cops were recently called to do a wellness check soon after the former talk show host tossed a piece of paper to a photographer from the window of her fifth-story room at a New York City assisted living facility. Her handwritten message simply read, "Help! Exclamation point, Wendy! Exclamation point." And according to photos, she walked to the ambulance on her own as she was escorted by a handful of police. After acing a psychiatric evaluation, Wendy Williams has reportedly been deemed to be alert and oriented. Sources told TMZ that a psychiatrist examined the former talk show host at Lenox Hill Hospital in New York City and declared that her mental capacity is fully intact, saying she scored 10 out of 10 on a capacity test. The tabloid was also told that the results of the exam will be forwarded to a judge who is looking into Wendy's case to end her guardianship after she denied her frontotemporal dementia diagnosis in January. Wendy's set to do a phone interview with The View on March 14th.